The state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of attempted indecency with its child sexual contact as a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. CR 0229, State versus Jesse Arriaga. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the plaintiff, Lori Anderson, who's also
Defense?
present and participating.
And are you Jesse Arriaga?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Arriaga, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand
What is
it?
plaintiff's claim in this case?
Did you review the
This
true
is
bill of
for,
indictment with your
the
attorney? Did you understand it?
Current
yes,
rent
ma'am.
owing on this
Counsel, do
matter,
you waive reading of the indictment?
including utilities and
State,
late
are you
fees, is
proceeding on the indictment as presented?
$1,198.12.
Proceeding forward on an amended count 1 of attempted indecency with child by contact.
All right, Ms. Lyman, do you agree with that?
Any objection?
And how are you gonna get that paid?
Any objection?
No, I don't agree with that, but I did turn the rent into the court this morning.
All right, did you review
You
the
did
document
what?
entitled
I'm
Court
sorry?
Admonishments with your attorney?
Turn
Did you
the rent
understand
into
it and
court
sign
this
it in all the
morning.
appropriate places?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged? Well, the state is proceeding on the lesser
The
included
66.
offense of attempted indecency with its child sexual contact as a third-degree
You paid
felony.
something
Range
into
of
the
punishment
court?
is anywhere from 2 to
Yes.
10 years in prison
This
and up
morning.
to $10,000 fine.
How
Did
much-
you
How
understand?
much did you pay?
If you have a plea bargain, yes.
6,600.
Also including the amendment, saying we asked the Your Honor, reach the amendment also known as the name Jesse Ariana. Yes, sir.
All right, any objection?
No, Judge.
We don't have it under this case?
And are you Jesus
Why
Arriaga?
would it?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you the same person that is listed in the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you also go by the name Jesse Arriaga?
Not Jesse R, but Jesse A. Ariana.
I'm sorry, Jesse A. Arriaga.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
that also you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also Jesus Arazola Arriaga III?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well,
So,
wait
did
a
you understand the
second.
range of
What
punishment?
time did you
Yes, ma'am.
pay that?
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow
Not
your
that
plea.
long
If for
ago.
any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you
Yeah,
have a plea will
where
not
did
be
you pay
used
it? At
against you.
14-1?
And you will be allowed to withdraw your
Yeah, I
plea.
paid
Did
it
you
Yeah,
understand?
this one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Okay.
off the record.
My
I
court.
see here where you all
Mhm.
put state recommends
see it?
deferred adjudication for a period of 2 years. You all are not allowed to
They
enter
would have
into an
to
agreement
receive
on
that.
the length.
Can we communicate with
probation.
somebody up there?
So if that's a deal breaker,
They just
then
haven't
We had an
entered
extensive
it.
conversation on that, Judge. We understand it's within the court's purview to set.
Mark, I'm
terms.
online with
Then
the court.
although
If they call
I
me,
think we can still agree to where we want to get to.
all
Really?
right, so,
And then
All right.
what I would say is that it's by the court, but
well,
I wanted to have the ability to withdraw my plea if the court was not going to follow that.
well, no,
recommendation.
you all
So
are not
I'm just
allowed
trying
to
to
agree
figure
to the
out how
term.
this-
And it says the state recommends deferred adjudication for a period of 2 years. That
How this
shouldn't be
gets to
here.
11,000?
If y'all want to put down here, this is where your recommendation for 2
Counsel,
years
'cause
is,
I-
but not above the line. So if y'all are trying to bind the court to the length of
The
probation,
complaint that's filed
I'm not going to allow y'all to do that.
indicates
That was
that
not the
there's
state's intention, Your Honor, both parties
6,600
understood that the court
owing
has the ability to,
as of the
um,
beginning of February.
to order however long of probation.
So,
you want.
Obviously,
However,
March
I think
would then
defense is
click in,
concerned
and I
Right.
get
We
that.
just wanted it known that our.
So that would get us to
intent was the state was
9,900, and then in
Yeah,
addition,
I mean,
there are 2 water
for
bills.
the court,
one from
it's there at the
9/1
bottom of the line. And if you
2025,
all want to argue and fight for 2 years on the record, you can.
water bill
But placing it
from
above the
12/1
line is
of
not appropriate for
2025
the court.
for 484.96.
I understand, Judge. I'm not going to
There's
quarrel.
late
I
fees
understand.
in the
I
amount
mean,
of
I expected you to say something along those
$150
lines.
January,
However,
February,
my position was
and March
we wanted to be able to withdraw our plea.
of 150 each, so that would total 450.
So you all want me to say 2 years, and I'm telling you
There's a
right now,
service
you all don't
charge,
get to
pursuant to Lisa,
dictate or
$50
make
on
an
January
agreement
19th. And
to
then,
the length of
the
his
DT
probation if I
reimbursement.
follow the plea. And I know that's not
What's the
anyone's
service
intention,
charge?
Yes.
but it just should not be
according to
above the
lease-
line,
Ms. Anderson, what
because
is the, what's
this
the
is
$50
what's binding
service
upon the
charge?
court.
yeah,
This is the last thing
according
I'll
to
say
the
about it,
lease,
Judge.
the
And 'cause I'm
$50
not
charge.
arguing with anything
for,
you're saying. The issue is,
refrigerator service that
if
was
I make
done,
certain representation to my client that
needed
induce him
and
to accept a plea agreement,
And also, there's a $50.
I don't want the rug to be
charge
pulled out from
because
under
she
him
took the,
because then he winds up with a
DTE
10-year probation instead of a
paid
2-year
her
probation.
$50 for my
And so I
refrigerator.
didn't know any other way
and
to
she
address
took
that
it,
other than
So I want
Yeah.
that.
in this fashion.
All right, so this is
I
what
don't
I
think
can tell you.
I'm
anything-
not, I'm not
The state and the
gonna,
defense are not
no,
allowed to
like,
present the court
I've
and
been
make it
through this with
binding on
you
the
two
court
before,
that
and
I
I'm
were
not
to
gonna
give
get
you
into
a
all of
probation
these
term of 2
nickel and
years.
dime things.
They can
'cause I'm just
argue
I'm gonna need
for
to see
the
a
length of
ledger,
probation
and I'm
time.
gonna
They
need
can
the
argue
reliance
for
on what
certain
provision in the
conditions.
lease you're
The only
relying
plea
upon
bargain
to
agreement
charge
you're able to enter
whatever's being
into
charged.
as a
I get
binding
the
contract
charges
with the
that
state is
council's indicating for the water bill.
whether or not they're in agreement to
Those
you having
water
deferred.
council, I don't know
If
if you
they
have
agree
something
for
in
you to
front of
have
you
deferred,
regarding those water bills.
hypothetically,
Are
we can go
those
off the
from the
record.
township
Hypothetically, if they were
or
to
from
agree for you to
Yucca?
have deferred, and then you come to
only
me and
have
I
just
say,
the
I'm not giving
ledger
you
from my
deferred, I'm giving you a
client, so I don't have
conviction,
copy of
then I
the
have not
actual,
followed your plea bargain
invoices
agreement.
themselves.
Gotcha.
If they were to say,
So I'm gonna need those because
I
I wanna
want you to
know.
have 3 years in
And-
prison, and that's
and
your agreement,
It's only
and then
because
I were
we
to come
ran
back
into
and
this
say, I'm
whole
not
issue
giving you
with the
3
water
years
bill
in prison,
last
I'm
time.
accepting your
and
plea, and
I
I'm
just
giving you
wanna-
4,
I
or I'm
just wanna
giving you
see
more
'em.
than that,
Miss, I
I'm
don't
not
wanna
allowed to
hear
do
from
that
you.
because that's not a part of your plea bargain agreement. The length of time someone is
So
on
what I'm gonna
probation,
do.
that's
did
for
we
the
s-
court to
did we see
decide.
it?
Whatever conditions, that's for the court to decide. For example, when you hear me telling people you're to
We don't,
report every month,
Ms. Lyman, we're
I were to
not
tell
showing your
probation,
payment today.
they can report once every 6 months, then those are my conditions. And they only have to report once every 6 months. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I sent
So,
someone to do
The
it for me.
state and the defense are
Oh.
telling me that
So
they
you
want you to
didn't
have
come
2
up.
years
Somebody's supposed to come
probation,
up. We don't have a
the length
payment.
of time.
Okay.
They can argue for that,
So
but I
here's
don't
what I'm
have to
gonna do,
give you
folks. I'm
2
gonna adjourn
years.
this out 1
I can
week.
look at it. Maybe I
March
will give 2
13th,
years. I don't know. I don't know
2026.
anything about
What
this
time?
case. I don't know the facts
3
of the case.
PM.
I could
That's
give you
an
3
in-person
years. I could give you
hearing.
4 years.
Everybody needs
I
to
could give
come
you up to
down. I
10
wanna
years
see the
probation.
ledger and I
I
wanna
don't
see
know because I don't
justification
know
for any
anything about your
charges
case.
outside of the
But they can argue and
$3,300.
say they want you to only have 2 years deferred. Do you
And then
understand?
we can figure out what
All
I'm
right, so
gonna
if
do
y'all
from
want to
there.
step back and discuss that,
All
you
right.
can step back to discuss
I'll make
it.
sure we have
If
a
you
copy
still
of
want to
the lease, a
go
copy of the
forward
ledger,
with
copy
your
of the
plea
water
bargaining
bills, and a
agreement,
copy of
then
any of
this,
the other
for a period of
charges
2
that
years, that's
exist.
initial, need to be
Oh,
removed from
thank you,
above the
Counsel.
line.
Okay, thank
All
you. I
right.
appreciate it. Okay, have a good
Thank you,
day.
folks.
Judge,
You
we
do
we
the
can
same.
scratch it out, Judge.
Thank you.
All right,
Court,
so
Keith
if you all
Nathanson,
want
P
to-
41633, appearing on
All right,
behalf
we're
of,
back on the
in place
record.
of Sam Jarbo, for the plaintiff.
With
Lori
regards to
Anderson,
the
who's
plea
also
bargain
present
agreement,
and
is there
participating via
any
Zoom this
objection
morning.
from the state or the defense, thank you,
I'm
to the
Randy
court
Lyman.
removing the words for a
here.
period of 2
Where are
years
you? I'm sorry, I'm
next
not picking you
to the
up.
state recommends deferred adjudication?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are. I do need
All
a
right, so the
camera.
court will
All right, what is
remove that
plaintiff's claim in this
portion.
case?
This is for,
And
gas to
Mr.
rent,
Ariaga, do you have any
current
objection to
rent
the court
owing
removing
on
that?
this matter,
All right.
including utilities and
So
late fees.
you understand the range of punishment?
$398.
And you understand that if you have a plea bargain agreement, the court does not have to follow your plea.
I do.
If the court does not follow your plea and
All
gives
right,
you more than you
Simon, do
bargained
you
for, the
agree
fact
with
that you entered a
that,
plea will not be
and
used
how are
against
you
you,
gonna
and you
get
will
that
be allowed
paid?
to withdraw your plea. Do
No,
you
I don't
understand?
agree with that, but I did.
You have a
turn
right to
the
jury trial, a right
rent
for you or your
into
attorney to
the court this
cross-examine
morning.
any witnesses the state will
You did
call, and the
what?
right
I'm
to remain
sorry?
silent. Do you
Turn
understand?
the rent into
By
court this
entering this
morning.
plea, you are giving up those rights. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand? If the court were to grant your application
The
for deferred
66.
adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you
You paid
guilty
something
and
into the
sentence you up to
court?
10 years in the
Yes.
prison and up to
This
$10,000
morning.
fine. Did you understand?
How much
Counsel, has your
did you
client been able to
pay?
provide you with any defenses?
6,600.
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
We don't
Mr.
have it under
Ariaga, has
this
anyone
case.
threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone
would it-
promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense under count 1 of attempted indecency with a child by contact. There's a $1,500 fine.
Checking.
The state is
time
recommending
did you pay
deferred
that?
adjudication. There's to be chapter 62
Not that long
compliance.
ago.
And of course, you know, there is a registration period related to that of 10
Yeah,
years.
where did you pay it?
And
At
there is to be no
14-1?
contact with the complainant.
Yeah, I
Do you
paid it
understand?
Yeah, this one.
Do you understand that to be the
Okay.
entirety of your plea bargain
My
agreement?
court.
Defense is at the plea?
It is,
You
Judge.
don't
State
see
is
it?
at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
They
Did
would've
you
had to
understand it and
receive
sign it
that.
in both places?
Can we
Did you
communicate
understand by
with somebody
signing
up there?
that you're
See
waiving
if
your right to appeal?
they
The
just
only
haven't
items that can be
entered it?
appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the
Mark,
court.
I got
Did you
line with the
understand?
court. If they call
Counsel, have there been
me,
any such motions?
Can
No, Your Honor.
Outside the
Really?
agreement, the
All right,
state is
so,
requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years and that you be with the sex offender
So I'm just trying to figure out
unit.
how this,
Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense,
how this
the
gets
lesser
to
included offense, how do you
11,000?
plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State
Counsel,
any
'cause I-
evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. This on state offer 6 Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection, Judge.
All right, and state, have you spoken to the
Like,
complainant or the
complaint
complainant's
that's
family?
filed
We have, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You may be
indicates that
excused.
there's
Did you review the waiver
6,600
and consent to
owing
stipulations of testimony and
the beginning of
stipulations with your
February.
attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate
So,
places?
Obviously, March would
Again,
then
did you
click
understand you
in.
have a right to jury
And I get
trial, a
that.
right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and
That would get us to
confront any witnesses the
9,900,
state will
and then
call in
in
the right to
addition,
remain silent?
There are 2 water
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Of 2025.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to
96.
stipulation of testimony and stipulations.
There's late
Court will
fees
accept
in the
into
amount of
evidence states exhibits 1 and
$150
attachments and
for
review the
January,
same.
February,
All right, after reviewing states
and
exhibits 1 and
March
attachments, the court will find there is
of
sufficient
150
evidence
each,
finding
that would
guilty.
total 450
Court will defer
for
finding
each.
of guilt as you've applied for deferred
There's a
adjudication.
service
Are you proceeding with
charge,
sentencing?
for supplies of $50 on
Anything you wish to
January
say on behalf of your
19th.
client?
And then,
Judge, all I can say is that,
the
as you can see
DT
from the nature of the
reimbursement.
plea bargain, there was a lot of
What's the service charge?
exchanging between the parties of
according
information,
to the lease,
mitigation,
Ms.
history of the
Anderson,
case,
what's the $50
the issues with the
service charge
child.
for?
Yeah, according to the
Unfortunately,
lease,
she had a very
the
difficult upbringing,
$50
losing a
charge
parent very
for,
young and didn't have the other parent.
refrigerator service.
It
that
just
was
goes on and
done,
on. We went through CPS
stated in
records, we
lease.
went through counseling records.
And also, there's a $50
and it was
charge
a hard
because she took the
Decision for Mr.
DT,
Aliaga to
paid her
arrive at, but
$50
he
for
felt
my
it was in the best interest
refrigerator
of
and she
himself
took it, so I
that
want
he
that.
did not expose himself to.
I
All
can
right,
take
look,
any kind of
I'm
outcome.
not, I'm not gonna.
He's going to have an extensive
No.
registration, which doesn't begin until
I've
after
been through
the
this with you two
term
before,
of probation
and I'm
expires,
not
which
gonna
is why
get
we
into all of
had such a long
these
discussion about how
nickel
his
and dime
probation was going to be
things, because
forwarded.
I'm gonna need to see a
He has
ledger.
a clean record
And
for the
I'm
most
gonna
part. He's been
need
gainfully
the
employed,
reliance on what
never missed
provision in the
court, never
lease
been late to
you're going,
court,
you're relying
has not had any
upon to
violation
charge
reports.
whatever's being charged. I
He's
get
ready to
the
put this case
charges
behind
that
him. We do want
counsel's
to address one
indicating for the
issue
water bill.
regarding his ability to have
Those
access to his
water-
grandchildren.
counsel, I don't know if you have
Because of the
something
nature of
in
the case,
front of
obviously,
you
there are
regarding those
restrictions in
water
that
bills. Are
regard.
those from the
The parent of
township
those children is here in
or
court.
from Yucca?
If the court needed to hear from him, or he could
I only
advise
have
probation
just
in
a
writing
ledger from my
what his
client,
desires
so I
are
don't have
in
a
that
copy of the
regard.
actual
He's not asking for
invoices
unsupervised, he just wants to be able to see,
Gotcha.
as he has been.
Okay,
their
so
whole
I'm
lives.
gonna need those, because I
Other than
wanna
that, Judge,
know,
we asked the court to follow the plea agreement.
and it's only because we ran into this whole issue with the water bill the last time, and
I
I just wanna see them. Miss, I don't wanna hear from you.
All right,
So
this is what
I'm
the court is going to do.
did
Is there
we-
anything you wish to
did we
say?
see it?
All right, and what do you do for employment? Not where you work, but what do you do?
I'm a barber.
All right. This is what the
There-
court is
we
going to do.
don't-
Is a $1,500 fine,
We're not
time and
showing
money,
your
I'm sorry,
payment today.
$1,500 fine probated. Chapter 62 registration.
I sent someone
There's
to
to be
do
no
it for
contact
me.
with the complainant.
Oh,
Regular reporting by Zoom or
so
in
you
person.
didn't come up.
Proof
Somebody's
of
supposed to
employment
come
within
up.
30
We don't have
days.
a payment.
No employment as a home
Okay.
healthcare provider with minors.
So here's
Regular
what
and
I'm gonna
random
do, folks.
UAs. With
I'm
the
gonna adjourn
UAs,
this out one
you can
week.
either do a patch. The
March
patch costs
13th,
more, but you won't
2026.
have to.
What time? 3
It's less
PM.
time constraints
That's
on
an
you.
in-person hearing.
There's to be
Everybody
no
needs to come
unsupervised
down.
contact
I wanna
with
see the
minors.
ledger,
If he's
and
to
I
have a
wanna see
contact with minor,
justification for any
it'll have to be an
charges
approved
outside of the
chaperone by probation.
$3,300.
And usually, for example, with
And
regards
then
to your
we can figure out
grandchildren,
what I'm gonna do from there.
you'll need that person to be
Right?
the supervised
I'll make sure we have a
chaperone.
copy
Usually
of
it's
the lease,
approved.
copy of the ledger, copy of the
If
water
it's not
bills, and
approved or
a
there's
copy
something
of
with that,
any of
just
the
let the
other
court know.
charges that exist.
And he'll be with the sex
All right.
offender
Thank you,
unit,
Counsel.
and the
Okay,
court
thank
is
you.
going
I
to sentence
appreciate
you
it.
to
Okay,
4
have a good
years
day.
deferred
You
adjudication.
do the same.
Did
Thank
you review the
This is
document
Court Chief
entitled
Agent,
Trial
Sun
Court
24163,
Certification of Defendant's
appearing on
Rights
behalf of-
to
in
appeal with
place
your
of
attorney? Did
Sam
you understand
Jarbo,
it and sign it?
For the plaintiff, Lori
Because this is a
Anderson,
plea
who's
bargaining
also
agreement,
present
because I
to
followed your plea
participate
bargaining
via
agreement, and
Zoom
because
this
you
morning.
waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's
Am I
permission
Lyman?
to appeal.
I'm
Do you
here.
understand?
Yes.
Where
All
are
right,
you?
good luck to
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm not not picking you out.
Probation court is calling Two thousand twenty-four CR
Okay, there you are.
0129995,
All right, what
State
is
versus
plaintiff's claim
D.
in this
Anthony
case?
Bernard Perkins.
This is
Could I
for,
have
past
parties
rent,
announced for the record for the
current
state?
rent owing on this matter,
Defense.
Albert Chitis,
including
Mr. Perkins.
utilities
And
and
are you
late
Mr.
fees is
Perkins?
$11,398.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
All
Mr.
right,
Perkins, did
Lyman,
you
do
review
you
the
agree with
document
that?
entitled,
Or, and how are you
um,
gonna get that paid?
the indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
The rent into.
Counsel, do you waive the
court
reading
this
of the
morning.
indictment?
We do.
State,
You
are you
did
proceeding
what?
on the
I'm
indictment
sorry?
as presented?
Turn the
Your
rent
Honor,
into
we
court this
proceed on the
morning.
lesser included offense of theft from person with state jail felony.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
The
Did you review the
66.
court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
You
Did
paid
you
something
understand
into the
that state
court?
is proceeding on the
Yes.
lesser included offense
This
of theft
morning.
from the
How
person?
much did you pay?
As a state jail felony, range of
6,600.
punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain
Yes.
agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court
We don't
does
have
not
it
follow
under
your
this
plea and
case?
gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you
Why
and you
would
will
it?
be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been
Whoa,
able to
whoa, whoa,
provide you with any
checking.
defenses?
What time did you
Yes.
pay that?
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a
Not that
factual
long ago.
understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was
Yeah,
legally
where did you
sane
pay
at
it?
the
At
time of
14 to
the
1?
offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Y'all paid it up. Yeah, this
Mr.
one.
Perkins, has anyone threatened you, coerced
Okay.
you, or placed you in fear
My
to get
court.
you to enter this plea?
Mhm.
Anyone
don't see
promised you
it.
anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been
They would have the
represented?
receipt in hand.
Are you a
Can
U.S.
we
citizen?
communicate with somebody up there to see
Court will
if
find that defendant has
they just
knowingly and
haven't
voluntarily
entered
waived
it?
his right to jury trial? Did you review the plea bargain page
Mark,
with
I
your
got line
attorney?
at
Did
the
you
court if they
understand it?
call me.
Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding
Really?
on the lesser
All right,
included
so,
offense of theft from a person
um,
as a state jail felony. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 108
So
days in
I'm
the
just
Bear
trying to
County
figure out
Jail
how
under
this-
1244. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you
How this
understand that
gets
to be the plea?
11,000?
Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Counsel,
State, is
because
that
I,
the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph
the
with your
complaint
attorney?
that's
Did you
filed
understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
indicates that there's 6,600.
Did you understand by
owing
signing that you're waiving your right
as
to
of the
appeal?
beginning of
The only
February.
items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have
Obviously,
been filed,
March
heard, and
would then
ruled
click
upon
in.
by the
and I
court.
get
Did you
that.
understand?
Yes, Your
So that would
Counsel,
get us
have there
to
been any such motion?
9,900.
No, Your
And then in addition, there are two water bills, one from 9/1 of
Due to the offense
2025.
that's charged, the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty,
16,
not
the water
guilty,
bill from
or no
12/1
contest?
of
State any
2025
evidence?
for 484.96.
No objection, Your Honor.
There's
State, have
late
you reached
fees
out
in the
to the
amount of
complainant?
$150 for January, February,
All right, thank you.
and
You may be
March
excused.
of 150 each. So that would total 450.
Did you
for
review the
each.
waiver and consent to stipulation with the
There's a
attorney? Did you
service
understand
charge,
it? And did you sign it in all the
price of
appropriate
$50
places?
on January 19th.
Again, did you understand
then,
you have a right to jury trial,
the
a right for
DT
you or your attorney to
reimbursement.
cross-examine and confront any
What's the
witnesses
service
the state
charge?
would call in the right to remain silent?
According to the lease.
Did you
Ms.
understand that
Anderson,
today
what
the
is
state will be
what's the
presenting
$50
evidence in the form of
service charge
witnesses'
for?
statements
Yeah,
and police
according to the
reports?
lease,
But most
the
importantly, there'll be
$50
no live
charge
testimony.
for,
Did you understand?
the refrigerator
Court will find
service
that
was
defendant has
done,
knowingly and voluntarily waived and
stated in
consented to
lease.
stipulation of testimony
And
and
also, there's a
stipulations.
$50
Court will
charge
accept into
because she
evidence
took
states
the,
exhibits 1 and
DTE
attachments and review the
paid her
same.
$50 for my refrigerator and she took it, so I want
Oh,
that.
Lord Jesus.
I
All
didn't
right,
take
look,
anything.
I'm not gonna, no, like, I've been through this with you two before, and I'm not gonna get into all of these.
All right, after reviewing
nickel and
states
dime
exhibits 1 and
things, 'cause
attachments,
I'm
the
just
court
gonna,
will
I'm gonna
find
need
there's
to see a
sufficient
ledger,
evidence
and
to
I'm
find
gonna
you
need
guilty.
the reliance
and the
on
court
what
will find
provision
you
in the
guilty. Are
lease
you
you're
proceeding
going,
with
you're relying
sentencing?
upon to
Yes, Your
charge
Honor.
Is there anything
whatever's
you wish to say
being
on behalf of your
charged. I
client?
get the
No,
charges
Your
that
Honor, we just want to
council's
proceed with the
indicating for the
agreement.
water
Uh,
bills.
I think, as a
Those
misdemeanor
water,
punishment.
council,
on a
I don't know if
state
you have
conviction.
something in front of you regarding those
Gets
water bills. Are
judgment
those
satisfied.
from the
All right, the
township?
court is going to sentence you
or
to
from
108
Yucca?
days in the Bear County Jail on the
I only
1244.
have just the
Give you
ledger
credit for
from my
any time
clients. I
served.
don't
There's a
have a copy of
$2,000
the
fine, time
actual,
and money to run concurrent.
invoices
There's to be no
themselves.
Gotcha.
contact with the complainant,
Okay.
and the court will find
So
that the
I'm gonna
judgment
need
is
those,
satisfied.
cause I
Did you
wanna
review the
know,
document entitled Trial Court Certification of
and
Defendant's Rights to
it's
Appeal
only
with your
because
attorney?
we
Did
ran
you
into this
understand it?
whole issue with the water bill
Because
the
this is a
last
plea
time,
bargaining agreement,
and
because
I
I
just
followed your
I
plea
just
bargaining
wanna see
agreement,
them.
because you
Miss,
waived your
I don't
right to
wanna hear
appeal, you
from
do
you.
not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction,
So
you're
what
not
I'm
allowed
gonna
to
do,
own
did
or
we-
possess
did we
any
see it?
weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
There,
All
we
right, we can
don't,
go off the record. So
Ms.
now
Lyman,
you have a
we're
felony
not showing
conviction
your
of a pair of
payment today.
shoes. I don't know why people think brand name shoes or a particular brand name shoe is worth potentially going to prison over
I sent
having a
someone
felony
to do it for me.
conviction. So now, whenever you go somewhere for a
Oh.
place employment, guess what?
So you
It's gonna
didn't come
pop up
up,
that you're a felon.
somebody's supposed to
You
come up,
understand?
we don't have a
Make
payment.
better choices. Good luck to
Okay.
you.